All right, hello, Dale Majors here, and welcome to day 3 of our time management training. How do you spend your time?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
How we spend our time is so important, and it's really the other element because we have all of these tasks that we came up with. We came up with our big list of all the projects and things that we have on our plate. And then we came up with a way to store it in Trello. We're also going to use our calendar. So we have all these things, and what gives these things importance, or one of the things that gives them importance, is that they all take time to do. I don't know if that gives them importance, right? But they all take time to do, and we have to manage. We have to manage the things, and then we have to manage the time. So we may not all have the luxury to spend our time in front of the computer all day at home, right? Like Kip does. But we all have 24 hours, and how we spend that is very different. So there's a lot of people in the world that spend a lot of time on Netflix, and sometimes I wish that I could be that kind of person because it would be relaxing sometimes. But I'm not, and I don't do that. So how do you spend your time? I'm going to share a tool with you that you can use to really get clear about how your time is spent. So when I was in college, at the LDS Business College, there was a professor, Dr. Lawrence Richards. I don't think he was a doctor. Lawrence Richards, amazing guy. He spent time with me, and at one point when I was meeting with him in his office, he says, Dale, one thing that could be really helpful is for you to take a time inventory. So I want you to take a notebook, and every 15 minutes of the day, I want you to write down how you're spending your time. You should do it every few months. And I thought, well, okay, cool. I'm down. I will do it. And I very studiously started tracking everything that I was doing through the day. And I'm not going to tell you how it went because it would spoil it. But I will tell you that there were certain insights that I took from those early experiments 15 years ago. 15 years ago, I was unsure. 15, 14, 13, something like that. It's about 15 years ago. I took from that experiment, and I'm still using them to this day. And it has to do with energy management. There were certain times of the day that were really hard to track what I was doing. And sometimes I was just very unproductive, okay? And I want you to go through this list, take a pad of paper, and every 15 minutes, just write down, take a shower, whatever. All those things that you do, write it down. And then when you're done for the day, I want you to go back and kind of just sort out those activities and learn from them. And there were times during the day when I was so unproductive that the changes that I made specifically, and I won't tell you what time of day this is because I don't want to spoil it, but there are some times where I'm very self-directed and driven. And then there are other times where I am worthless and I just need a pick-me-up and I need somebody else to help organize me. So, for example, if I'm ever setting up a meeting with a friend or doing anything else that I enjoy doing, I love talking with people, I love meeting with people, so those don't require a lot of energy from me. So I've realized that those are the things that I try to put in my low energy times. So for you, get really clear about what times of day you're really good at just busting out hard tasks and what other times of day when you're not good at it. And then plan things accordingly. Okay? You also, that's a big enough tip and tool right now that I want you to do before you watch the next video. So take a day and do your time inventory, okay? And over the next 2 days, day 4 and 5, we're gonna go through a lot of smaller tips and tricks and hacks that you can use to really optimize your time. So there you go. Thank you for being with us today. I hope your time inventory goes well. You can do it. It's not that hard, though it is kind of hard, but just make it happen. I recommend trying to do it on a day when you have some choice over how you spend your time. That will be helpful. So anyways, awesome. I will see you on day 4. And until then, enjoy and thank you for being here. I will see you later.